Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for checking in on my new pickups video. And in today's video I want to show you the pickups that I got over the past couple of weeks. And those pickups mainly contains pickups that I got from visiting a retro gaming convention not too long ago. I found pretty awesome stuff over there, mainly strategy guides, but also a lot of random games for different consoles that were on my wish list or that I came across that I never heard of. Decided to pick those up. So let's start off with games that I got from a pawn shop. Not too long ago, I went to a town nearby to do some shopping, and I visited the local pawn shop there. Found 5 games for the Xbox 360. First game I got was Fear. This is a game I already own in my collection. I also finished it. I loved the series ever since, so I got all the 4 games, the Fear games on the Xbox 360. But this was in their bargain bin for only a couple of bucks, so decided to pick up an extra copy. This is in great condition, complete with manual. The second game I pulled out of the bargain bin was Driver San Francisco. This is a game that I had in my collection earlier, but for some reason I decided to get rid of it, and I've regretted it ever since. So I was happy to find this one over there. From what I know, this game is delisted from digital stores, maybe due to some, I guess, some music licensing, because there's not a lot of music also in this game, certain soundtracks. Maybe it has to do with that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was happy to find a physical copy at the pawn shop. And as you guys can see, it's in really great condition, the manual and the case as well. So happy with that one. I also found a very clean copy of Prototype 2. I already have Prototype, the first prototype on the Xbox 360. This is the follow-up, which comes with a cardboard sleeve, and it's got the game in here, and the game is protected by the sleeve as well, so it's in perfect condition and also complete with the manual. Then the game a lot of people talked about over the past couple of months, that is Spec Ops: The Line, which of course, as you know, was delisted. Maybe think about in January. Um, since then, the price has come down a bit, so it's not as expensive anymore as it was at the moment when everybody knew it was delisted from digital stores. So, but they had this sitting in their bargain bin, which really surprised me, because it's a pawn shop where a lot of people go in and out, and you might expect that by now people who are into game collecting already discovered this game in the bin, but yeah, apparently they didn't. So managed to pick up another copy as well. I have some friends of mine who are still looking for this game, so I can trade this with them and for something I need. The last game I got was Black Ops 2. This is the last Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This is the last Call of Duty game I needed for my Xbox 360 Call of Duty collection. Maybe I mentioned this earlier in a video. I've never played any Call of Duty games until recently. I started out with Call of Duty Infinite not too long ago. That was the first one, but now I decided to finally bite the bullet and get all the games, which again are not that cheap, so they're easy enough for me to find and buy for a relatively low price. This one, however, Black Ops 2, is a bit more higher up in price, at least in my country. Also, if you compare it to the PlayStation 3 version, I'm not sure what the reason of that is, but so this one took me a while to find, but also this was in their bargain bin at the pawn shop, so again found it for a great price and in really nice condition. So very happy with the bundle that I got over there. 5 games, really good condition. Then moving on, I got a game that I bought online. There was a website where they I mentioned this earlier. It's a website in my country where they sell all of sorts of secondhand stuff, including video games. There was one seller who was selling off his Xbox One games. He had 2 games that I was looking for, both for $5. The first one is of $5 a piece, I should say. This one is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the special edition, which contains an extra mission. And this one actually does come with a very small manual, but still, it's always nice to see a manual inside. So for $5, that's a good deal. Even better for $5, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, which is normally more expensive than $5. So I think I got a pretty good deal here. This is a game that I actually am looking forward to play anytime soon. And it's in excellent condition, disc as well, and the case. So yeah, happy to add these two to my Xbox One collection. As you guys know, I love collecting for the Xbox One and the Series X, one of my favorite consoles. Then I think it's about time to move on to all the pickups that I got. Oh no, let's get this one first. This was just a random pickup. Saw some videos online about Xbox 360 collecting. And as you guys know, digital store, or some DLC is being removed and games from the digital store around June, July, I think, which, led to people getting more interested in the console and the games. And obviously you get the YouTube videos talking about the Xbox 360 and the games you should buy before they are gone. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I watched some of them, and in one of them actually they mentioned a game that I've seen earlier around game stores, and I didn't thought a lot of it. I decided, I'm going to pick this up whenever I get a chance to do so. But they told me that it was actually going up in price fairly quick. So decided to jump online and found a copy of Fatal Inertia. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Again, at the website in my country where they sell used stuff. This actually was not used. It's brand new in seal. I therefore put over it a see-through plastic sleeve to keep it in the good condition that it is now. This is like a Wipeout game, I believe. And yeah, I've seen this years ago in many game stores and other stores. For not that high of amount of money, but yeah, from what I saw in those YouTube videos, for some reason this one has skyrocketed in price. So to find it now for the price that I was able to buy it for, I was very happy. And yeah, it's a bonus that the game was sealed. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it sealed. Eventually, if I'm want to play it, I'll just take it out of the seal. And if I never come around to it and decided to sell it in I don't know how many years, it's a bonus that it's still sealed, and I like to think of it that way. So happy with that one. I think now is the time to move on to the games that I got from the gaming convention that I visited recently. Found a pretty cool amount of games and a pretty large stack of strategy guides, which I'll get to in the end. So if you're not interested in strategy guides at all, I'll just keep them to the end and you can watch the games. And then if you're done, you can check out. From the same seller, I got 2 games for the Xbox 360 again. First one is X-Men Origins Wolverine, the Uncaged edition, which is a really nice condition and complete. Second game I got is Bomberman Zero Act, or Act Zero, excuse me, made by Konami. And this is also complete, so very, very happy with the both of them. This was on my wanted list for the Xbox One, and that is Saints Row 4 re-elected with Get Out of Hell, which is I think some DLC, standalone DLC, which is on the disc. So and it was still sealed for $10, so decided to grab it. For the Nintendo 3DS, I found a copy of the Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters. This is actually a game that I've been looking out for quite some time, but yeah, for some reason I just can't find it. There are a couple of copies on eBay, which of course you have to pay for shipping, but just locally I just can't find it. But yeah, someone had it at a convention for only $5, so decided to pick it up. For the PlayStation 2, I found a good deal for the Call of Duty trilogy games. So this one has Call of Duty Finest Hour, Call of Duty 3, and Call of Duty 2 Big Red One. So the cardboard sleeve is in relatively good condition. I have to clean it up a bit here and there, but and the original not for sale discs or copies of the game are here. As you can see here, it says not to be sold separately. So, and they have, all three have that on the cover, so you know those are the original copies that should be included in this bundle. So very happy with that one. Very happy as well with this game. This is Days Gone, the special edition. I just finished this one on PS4 and I highly enjoyed it. So after that, I went online to see if there, was some merchandise or extra releases of this game, and I just noticed that there was a special edition as well, and that was quite pricey. So when I came across this one at the convention for only $20, I didn't hesitate. That was a hell of a deal. And this one comes with an art book of the game, and it comes with a very nice steelbook. I'm gonna take it out for you guys so you can see. So this is this is awesome. I really enjoyed this game, and I'm happy to give this a little more attention in my game room and in my collection by displaying and having the special edition on the shelf. That's what I sometimes do. I play a game, I really enjoy it, I like it, and after that, I'm checking out if there are other versions of the game, or if there's a statue or some other merchandise, just to show my support for the game, and also show it off in my game room as a reminder of how much I enjoyed the game. I also found a copy of Shiny, which is a sort of platforming game with robots in it, where you have to, I think, escape a certain planet that they're on, for $5, still sealed. I also found two steelbook versions for PS4 games. The first one is Until Dawn. I believe this is called the Special Edition. And I got this game for one of my favorite franchises also, Dead Island. This one is the Dead Island Definitive Edition, which I already have on the Xbox One. But this is a steelbook for the PlayStation 4 version. Again, this is a game series that I just enjoy. So whenever I get a chance to buy something like extra, besides the normal game, like steelbooks also or stuff, I'm always happy when I find those kind of things. And like I said, I do have the normal definitive edition for the Xbox One, but I wanted the steelbook as well. Great games. If you haven't played it, I can highly recommend it. Just before visiting the Retro Gaming Convention on YouTube, also I saw some people talking about this game. This is Pain for the PlayStation 3. This is not a game I intend to play. It's just not my thing. But for some reason, people talked about it because it's getting more expensive. I honestly don't care about that. But I did buy it because it was that cheap. I only think I paid $2 or $3. So yeah, what are you gonna do in a situation like that? Because it's cheap, and you know that something is more valuable than $2 or $3. I'm not sure. I think this one goes around for 40 or 50. So yeah, it's just not. You can't just leave it behind, in my opinion. Because you can always use this as thing to trade with people who are really into PS3 collecting, and they want to add this to the collection, and they have something that might interesting me. So most of the time, that's a good reason for me to buy it and sell it off or trade it off later down the line for someone who truly wants to have it. I also found this game. This is Dead Rising 2 for the PlayStation 3. This is the Zombrex edition. This is a version that came with like an sort of plastic injection thing with Zombrex. That is the stuff you use in the game to prevent people from turning into zombies. And it also comes with an awesome steelbook. This was only $8, and I'm not sure how it comes across on camera, but this is in really excellent condition. It's like new, only the seal has been taken off, but yeah, for the rest of that, it's in really good condition. This one also comes with the making of DVD. So yeah, very happy to have this one in my collection. As besides Dead Island, I'm also a big fan of Dead Rising 2. I'm actually playing the game right now. Oop, there goes some stuff behind me. I'm actually playing this right now on the Xbox 360. Then we're moving on to the last part of the video. I found a hell of a deal on some strategy guides. The guy was selling normal strategy guides 3 for 10, and collector's edition he was selling them for 2 for 10. So 3 for 10 or 2 for 10 if it was a collector's edition. So that those are amazing prices. Mainly also because you can notice that the prices on strategy guides are also going up. It's not only the game, also strategy guides. So these were the guides that I was able to pick up from him. I got the first Assassin's Creed strategy guide, which is one of the more expensive strategy guides for the series. This also comes with a pull-out map poster, which is also included in here. So very happy with that. I found the guide for a game that I finished last year. That is Dying Light. Also in excellent condition, as goes for all the other guides as well. One of my favorite games for the Xbox 360 and PS2 3 also was released on that console. I played it on the 360, and that is Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. This is an awesome game. Everybody talks about hidden gems, but this is a hidden gem for me for sure. Then I got one of the collector's edition guides that I got, which is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim guide. I do have this guide already, but I got the regular one, the soft cover one. This is of course the hardcover one, and this is a thick and very heavy strategy guide. So this is awesome. So I just paid $5 for this, which is, you know, an extremely good price. Very happy with it. I got 2 guides from the Uncharted series. This is the guide for Uncharted Drake's Fortune, the first one. This is actually, I think, also just like Assassin's Creed, the most expensive ones from the regular guide, if you don't count the collector's editions. And I got the guide for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Also in really nice condition. Then I got the collector's edition guide for Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness. I got the guide for Vanquish. Another Uncharted guide. This is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Then I got the strategy guides for Prototype 1 and Prototype 2. This is the guide for Prototype. And a bit smaller one. The first one was released by Prima Games, and this is actually released by Brady Games. So two different companies who release these strategy guides. And this is also comes in handy because, as you saw earlier, I just picked up this game at the pawn shop. So now I have the physical strategy guide for it. Then I got the collector's edition guide for Final Fantasy 15. Also the hardcover, also very thick. Not sure if it zooms in all right, but you get the point. So very happy with that one as well. And also a really good deal, $5. This is the collector's edition strategy guide for Red Dead Redemption 2. Also in really good condition. And the last guide I got is actually for the game that I'm playing right now. And that is Dead Rising 2, the collector's edition. This also comes with a large map that's now actually to my right on the floor. So I can look up if I have to go a certain place. I look it up on the map, which makes it a whole lot easier. And this is also the collector's edition hardcover strategy guide. So guys, there you go. Those were all my normal pickups and the pickups that I got at the retro gaming convention that I went to not too long ago. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you've seen some games that you didn't know of or that might interest you. So yeah, that's hopefully the case. I always have that myself when watching YouTube videos. I always get some things out of it for myself that might interest me. So I hope in this video, yeah, that's the case for you as well. If you have any questions or you want to leave a comment, you can do so in the section down below, of course. For now, I want to thank you for watching, and until the next time, take care.